Hey everyone, welcome back to Cooking with the Kems. I'm Stefan and today we're going to be making some gourmet hash browns. When I think of hash browns, I think about golden crispy potatoes, something that you can find at your local fast food drive-thru. But today we're going to be making gourmet by adding a couple fresh herbs from the yard, topping it off with some Parmigiano Reggiano, and then serving it on the side with a Calamansi Aioli. Let's make these delicious hash browns. So the first step is washing our potatoes and then peeling them. I'm using a nice large potato here. I'm gonna cut the potato into manageable size pieces so I can place them into my food processor on the big grate setting. Interesting story about this food processor. It's actually older than me. It's actually bought by my parents back in the 80s when they used to have their own business. Now we're gonna go into our bowl right here. Then we're gonna get a nice clean kitchen towel, making sure to get all the potatoes on there. And then we're gonna squeeze all of the water out of the potatoes. Right over the bowl, we're gonna twist it, get all the water out. As much water as you can. All nice and dried up, no water left. Gonna go straight into the oil. It's not heated or anything, it's just room temperature. Make sure you get all of it in there. Then we're gonna go onto our stove top, slowly bringing the oil and potato mixture to a nice gentle simmer. We're looking for a nice translucent, fully cooked potato. A good indicator for this is the potatoes start to stick together and clump up. Then we're gonna go into a nice mesh strainer, being very careful that this is very hot oil. And squeeze all of that oil out before placing it into our baking pan. You can shape it however you like. I like to shape it like this, pat it nicely. We're gonna refrigerate our potatoes for at least 24 hours. Now into our mortar, we're gonna make our Calamansi Aioli. I'm gonna throw in a couple cloves of garlic, and then we're gonna do a sprinkle of salt. We're gonna break the garlic up with the salt into a nice garlic paste. Now we're gonna cut our beautiful calamansi. You don't need a lot, you just need just a little bit. Squeeze it right in there, make sure to get no seeds. Then we're gonna add our mayo right into our mortar. Perfect. Like that. Then we're gonna crack pepper, fresh cracked pepper. Making sure to incorporate all of that. And then there you have it, Calamansi Aioli. So right now we have our potatoes that have been refrigerated for 24 hours. We're gonna flip it onto our cutting board. You can cut this to any size that you like, any shape that you like. I like to use squares. Doesn't have to be perfect, just trying to keep them all uniform so that they can cook evenly in the oil. So now we're gonna go into a 350-degree vegetable oil. I'm gonna drop them carefully, making sure to spread them out, because if you put them too close to each other, they do tend to clump up. We're gonna work in small batches. So we're looking for a nice golden brown right here, but just not fully done yet. We're gonna fry the rest of the potatoes up first. Then we're gonna put them back into the oil at 350 degrees, and then we're gonna throw in our herbs and our garlic. Right out of the oil, we're gonna sprinkle the potatoes with some flaky salt before placing it into our serving dish. I like to stack my potatoes up. I like to show a little bit of height. All the crispy bits, I just like to incorporate all that. I like to include all of that into my plate up. Put the herbs there, piece of the garlic. Make sure you get all those crunchy bits, all of those. Oh, that garlic is so good, so I'm gonna put that with my potatoes as well. Then we're gonna grate some Parmigiano Reggiano right on top of the potatoes. You can be as generous as you like with this. I like a lot of cheese on my potatoes. Let's break into one of these puppies. Oh man, that crunchy texture. The potatoes are nice and fluffy on the inside. And then you can taste the hint of the herbs and the garlic matched perfectly with that Calamansi Aioli. Well, there you have it. Gourmet hash browns with herbs from my garden and a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano on top. Man, these potatoes with that Calamansi Aioli, perfect match. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching Cooking with the Kems, and we'll see you next time.